Everybody, Jim on Remix here, and yes, it is that time. So, this episode of Lego Ninjago, yeah, wasn't expecting that to happen at the end. That theme, oh my god, can I get over that theme song? That is the best one they have done. They have done that is the best one they have done ever. Anyways, so basically, this episode's name is the Temple on Haunted Hill, which God, if they really wanted to do this, they should have done this near Halloween, near October, which would have gave it the more vibe, which would give it the vibe it needs. Anyways, anyway, this episode is called Temple on Haunted Hills. We open up with the show with Nia still learning how to still learning how to use water, use the element of water and become the water ninja, and and later Ronan. She's basically Sensei Wu teaching her how to use water, how to stop the water from leaking, and still, still at a disadvantage with it failing on her. And then we transition to the point where Ronan comes into the tea shop, and they don't know why he's there and who he is. And like you said, because Kai told them and made a deal with them that he gets half the profits of the tea shop. And basically, Nia still wanted to help out the ninja as the samurai, as she keeps saying, I'm not a ninja, I'm a samurai, but I should help them out. But anyways, Ronan tells them that Moro stole the scroll, got to the scroll is basically stole the scroll first. Got to the scroll first, and has learned how to use Erojutsu, which is the next step to basically Spinjutsu, if you think about it. Anyways, later, later on, what's the name of that? Wait, later on, Sensei Wu saying, "Oh no, this is that's not good because without the scroll, they won't be able to learn Ejutsu." And as Ronan stated, there's always second chances and there's always another way. And the other way that Ronan said yesterday, on yesterday's episode, is that there was another way, and the other way is Sensei. Oh man, I forgot his name already, but that's the other senseis, the sensei that came up with Spinjutsu. Not Spinjutsu. Came up with Air Jutsu. To the other way is by learning it at his temple, and by earning the other half of it and learning it there. Anyway, we transition to the guys going to the temple, and Zane's voice box still isn't fixed yet, so he's talking very loudly. And the story of the temple is that if anybody goes in there and doesn't come out for a day, they get turned into a ghost permanently by the sensei. And they say Sensei Fu or no? It didn't say Sensei Fu. It's Sensei. Sorry, forgive me, guys. I kind of forgot his name already. Man, I'm laying with that. Anyway, later during the nighttime, Cole, as you say, I'm the leader now since all y'all wonk stuff up. He basically the leader this time. And anyways, they infiltrate the temple during nighttime, and and lo and behold, basically they read the story is that he had a couple of other he had a couple more apprentices with him, and some say that the legend is that basically the book says that they never came out. They never came out the next day or anything. And there was a saying that he uses, which is "iron sharpens iron," and sensei sharpens student, which they never got the medal for until later. Anyways, they um, Zane and the rest of them plays a trick on Cole by putting the hawk, the mechanic hawk that Zane had, put it in a clock tower and mimicking a ghost sound to make Cole scared. Not only that, Not only that, once they like get no, not only that, anyway, it's just basically the hawk making the mechanic hawk making a sound in the clock, the father grandfather clock, scaring the bejesus out of Cole when it popped out. And basically, it was a trick set up by Zane and the rest of them. And anyways, this time they hear a real sound. This time, Cole still believing it was a trick, goes upstairs and goes into the dojo, and they follow him. Goes into the dojo. Nobody played a trick on him this time, and once they get in there, they hear the sensei's voice saying his saying, and basically, no, saying his saying that iron sharpens iron is sensei sharpens student. It basically, and basically, he they get scared, and then the swords come out of nowhere. The swords that was attached to the wall comes up and chases after them, and they're trying to figure out a way how to get out in time. And then later, we cut back to Nia, still struggling her, still struggling on how to use water, and still doubting herself that she is the water ninja. And basically, she asks for Ronan's help to get to her Samurai X layer, and get the samurai suit so she can go help the guys out. And Ronan wasn't that thrilled to do it at first until she paid him, which we all know. Stains when it comes to him, you got to strike the deal with the guy. Anyways, we're cutting back again to the guys. This time, this time, this time, the next part is that there's water leaking out of a painting, which comes and overfloods the room. And as we know, Kai is afraid of water. And the rest of them struggling to get breath, holds onto a door to get some air. They're wondering where Kai is. Kai's still out on the bottom, trying to jiggle the door open. Jiggles the door open, and then they get out. They get washed outside the side into the hallway until um, Kai got the basically he got the hint that in order to get with the same it, basically they had to face their fears in order to get in order to learn how to use air jitsu, which this time they tie a rope to each basically and later we cut back to Nia and Ronan who is taking her up to her samurai X layer, and lo and behold, oh my god, that's so freaking creepy. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyways, we cut back to Ronan and Nia. They're heading over to that Samurai X layer, and Nia asks Ronan why does he have all that money and why does he need it? And basically, he says he owes the one of more Archer Archer no, it's Archer or something like that. Basically, he owes him some money so he doesn't get turned into a ghost and get brought into the curse realm like the rest of them. And basically, they cut later. Later, um, basically, Moral infiltrates the Samurai X layer. I don't know. Nobody knows why he's there, and Nia didn't want to let him get his hands on anything she had there. Nia gets into the Samurai X suit and tries to battle the ghost and figures out the hard way that you cannot hit them with physical weapons and only water can hurt them. And since they Wu said. Anyways, we cut back later to the. She's still fighting them off. Ronan, wanting to leave, goes back for Nia, and they transition. Basically, grabs her. She says she doesn't want to leave. She wants to fight them. And anyways, he grabs her, and they head outside. Moral still is trying to catch them, and later, Moral and them catches up to them, surrounds them. But Nia, with out of nowhere, without her that she was the knowing that she is the water ninja, and that water came out of the sky in a dry season, and she learns a valuable lesson that don't doubt. Basically, you just don't you just doubting yourself about it. Anyways, anyways, um, anyways, cut back to the guys who are attached to ropes so that they don't get lost. And the last one up was Moro, uh, Vision of Moro, which they chased it down the hallway, trying to confront him because it was the other fear, and head up to an attic and face him one last time, and then the sensei comes and gives them the scroll with the other ones. Jay notices that his hands were starting to turn ghost-like, and that actually scared the bejesus out of him. And now the last test was them getting out of the house before they completely turn into ghosts. Ghosts. So they race out, try to get out of the house before their time's up. Time's up. Cole accidentally drops the scroll for the first time. Let goes of the rope. Where goes the rope to go back for the scroll, and later we transition to the guys and the clock bell ring, or the clock sound rings, and then we transition to the three guys running out of the house completely unharmed. They notice that they're not ghosts anymore, and they're not turning into ghosts anymore, but they're wondering where Cole is, and then Cole comes out of nowhere with the scroll and says, "I got the scroll! I got the scroll!" And then they looked over, and lo and behold, Cole's a ghost now. Cole didn't make it out of the house, so he turned into a ghost now. And that was about it. So let me tell me what you guys think of this video down below, and don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. And I will see you guys later.